Hey YouTube, how are you doing? Sitting out in the backyard enjoying a pipe. Got my Salvinelli, and I got some RLP6 in there, some Lane. Letting the dogs run around. But I was working on the Mastercraft some more, and I don't know what made me think of this, but it just kind of popped in my head. And it was kind of a thought experiment, I guess, for lack of a better term. And it had to do with pipes. Well, obviously it had to do with pipes, but kind of pipe companies. And then, kind of pipe companies now and pipe makers. And so, just kind of, like I said, had a little thought experiment. For lack of a better term, really. Because I've seen a lot of people, or I've seen some comments, where some people hate on certain people. Like the Dagners or something, for instance. A lot of people, they do get a lot of haters. I don't hate them. I have no reason to hate them. I don't know them from Adam. Maybe I'll meet them someday, but they seem like alright people. And it seems like a lot of the stuff's usually about they don't make the pipes. Well, a lot of people don't make pipes. And you never see that. I haven't really seen a whole lot of that with Chris Morgan, so I don't know if it's people just personally don't like him for a reason or whatever, but, a lot of his series he personally doesn't make either. But people somehow got into this idea that, some people, they seem to think that having pipes designed and then importing them is a new idea. And I know there's quite a few of you, and the majority of you probably don't have a problem with them or anybody else. But anybody that does restore pipes or knows the history about it, a lot of the pipe makers knows that the idea of importing Briar pipes and stamping your name on them that's not new. It's been done for a long time. And I think that what made me think about it is working on that Mastercraft. For you guys that don't know, Mastercraft never made a pipe, ever. They were one that just imported from different companies, had them make them, imported them, sold them. And they would have, the weird thing was a lot of times they would have a company do a run for them, and they would never have that company make pipes for them again. So it's really strange. So it got me thinking. Not that I'm not going to start a pipe company as far as I know, but I like I said, it was kind of a thought experiment. I don't know what else to call it. So it got me thinking. If I was going to start making and selling pipes, or start a pipe company, which way to go? Because there is a difference. If you're going to make and sell pipes, you're going to be like an artisan pipe maker or whatever it would be. Then you're making them and selling them. If you're going to be a pipe company, well, that's different. Because then you need to sell a lot of pipes. And more than likely, you're not making them yourself. And I had to think about that for a while. And I'm like, well, both would be cool. Because I have made a couple Briar pipes from scratch, just from a block. And I know the time that goes into that. So then you start thinking time versus what you'd get back as far as money, because, you're going to have to make money if you want it to be a business, or you know what I mean? You're not doing it for free. So the idea is to find something you like doing to make money at it, right? So, you're going to have to make money. So you're going to have to figure time versus what you're getting back. And my dogs are trying to figure out how to dig under the fence right now. So hold on. Hey, I'm back. Excuse me. Almost had a jailbreak live here. They found a loose slat in the fence and they're trying to dig it, pushing on it. But anyways, so I completely lost where I was when I was trying to get them away from where they were and repairing the fence. So anyways, yeah. Like I said, and ultimately, Like I said, because I lost where I was. But anyway, what came down to me is, would you want to be having a hobby that made money, or would you want to be or have a business? So, I think if I was going to sell pipes, I would actually probably go the pipe company route. And I would probably just have them design, have them made. But I think the difference I would probably do, since Joey, out of the garden. We'll get through it yet. Oh boy. But anyways, yeah, I would probably be a pipe company. Like I said, the only difference I would probably do is I'd probably have them design, for the most part, roughed out, drilled out, and then shipped. And I would probably do all the final sanding and shaping and stem fitting and dyeing, buffing. I'd probably just do that here. Why? Because I would still want a hand in it. I would still I like messing around with the pipes. And then I was thinking, well, how much would you charge? Because some pipes get out of control. And I think my goal would be to kind of go into that everyman pipe thing, or a good starter base pipe. So I think you would have your line for $25, next one from $25 to $30, next one from $30 to $35. That's kind of what it came to. And I'm not sure why I was thinking about this, or why I did even have the thought about it. Well, I know why. Like I said, I was working on that Mastercraft, and I was thinking about how they never really made pipes, and about how a lot of these other companies never made pipes, and how if you don't know, eventually even Dr. Grable bought Mastercraft. A lot of these pipe companies were all intertwined, and it was really weird, and a lot of them didn't even make pipes. They just brought them over, imported them, and stamped them. And the good part about that is you can bring the pipe price down, but you can move a lot of pipes. So I think to do the company thing, if you want to have a pipe company, that's the route you would have to go. Not to say you couldn't have an artisan line. Like a good example of that is Chris Morgan, where he does make some custom-made pipes, but he also has his other lines. The Bones line was really popular right now. I don't have one of those either. To be honest, I've never bought a new pipe. I just enjoy restoring them so much that I just never have bought a new one yet. But yeah, like Chris Morgan, he does a good job of that. And that's not to say you couldn't do that down the road and then really have your premium line of your custom-made pipes. So... And I never got upset with people making money on the hobby. I know, like I said before, some people just think nobody should make any money on the hobby. But if it's a hobby everybody enjoys, and someone knows how to do something that can make them money while enjoying the hobby, why not? I think where some people get upset, more reasonable people get upset, is probably what I don't like about it, and that is when people get into the hobby, they come in the community and they make videos, just like I'm doing now. Somebody watches them like you are right now, which if you made it this far, thank you. And they decide to go out on their own, make something, and they're going to sell it. So one of two things happen. The videos stop, and then if you follow them on a different platform, every post is a commercial for their business. Everyone. Or their videos are always, they don't make videos as much, but when they do, it's always about their product. I think that's where people get upset. That's where I get upset too, because originally I started following people because either I liked their videos or the personality and whatnot, and now they're just all about just selling me stuff. They no longer make videos, or they don't make videos doing what normal people do, just sitting chatting or working on something or whatever it would be. And I think that's where people get upset with it. People that do a good job of, being part of the community and having goods to sell, but still make quality videos, are You know, some people love them or hate them, or the Dagners now. They don't make a lot of videos, but they still do here and there. And yeah, of course, once in a while they'll slip, hey, we're going to come out with some pipes, but for the most part, they're good videos. They're not just trying to sell you something constantly. Another good one is Cane Rod Piper. I mean, he still does the same videos the same way, even though he has the business now where he started restoring pipes and you can send them in. Does a really good job. He hasn't changed much, but there have been some that I have followed where they either stop making videos or you only see them to just talk about what they're going to sell to you. That I do hate. So I did decide that also. If I did start a pipe company, I would still make these silly videos of me sitting in my backyard on my bottom step using a paint can for a tripod or in my van, just sitting outside. You know, I think that's how you stay grounded in the community. So I guess in a nutshell, I would do the company route, but I would still make videos that are kind of not so stellar, or if people wanted to watch them or not. I don't know. Yeah, but thanks for coming along with thought experiment, I guess, or my thought process, or my whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't hold my breath about any kind of Badger Piper pipes coming at you anytime soon. But I think I'm going to finish this pipe and probably going to properly go fix the fence instead of just kind of patching it with a shovel for right now so they can't move the boards. Alright. You guys have a good weekend.